This is our 4th training session for Liberty. I filmed the first 3. It has been at least a month. During that time, I have traveled quite a bit, really focused on the 3 days a week that he has been worked to ride him and work on specifics of lateral work. He has had 3 free lunging sessions, which were not formal Liberty work. I'm going to still count them. He was, super fresh on the lunge line, and I just took it off and said, okay, off you go, canter. And he would canter 4 or 5 laps of bucking and leaping and expressing himself in a very exuberant way. Having several days off and living in a herd with some older geldings, there's nobody to play with. So I don't mind that he expresses himself. I just like them to do it away from me. So he has had 3 sessions that I just unofficially didn't have the camera. I just felt it was too much horse on the lunge line. And rather than constantly disciplining him for, no, you can't leap through the air, because I don't want to kill that play drive. So I just took the halter off, sent him off cantering, and he expressed himself however he wanted, and it was out there. Okay, so I'm totally cool with doing that. If a young horse, even an older horse, is just too exuberant, I'm just like, this isn't working, go play. Okay, so I sent him 4 laps one way, changed directions 4 laps the other way, lots more bucking. So yeah, not officially a Liberty session. I call that free lunging. He had 3 of those since my first 3 filmings of Liberty work. And all it was run around the arena, have a party. I call it a party. He had his party. And I called him in, and he came in and carried on with whatever I was doing, which was usually riding, or about to ride. So those were not filmed. Not that there was much to see other than a wild, crazy young 3-year-old having a party. Okay, so there is still a young horse in here, right? So he's allowed to express himself. I just do not allow it on the lunge line because I don't want to get reefed or my shoulder hurt, or I want them to be, when they're on line, this is how we act. Out there, you can express yourself. It's just fun, okay? So it's super chilly and windy this morning. Actually, it's afternoon now, and I figured that this would be a good time to do an official training session where I'm going to just test my particulars. Does he, do nice changes of direction? Does he do just about everything? Does he do everything without a touch of the halter? I'll have the lead rope on, then I'll turn him loose and see what happens. If he has a party, you will see the party. He might not, I don't know. Because it's cold though, I thought today's a good day. Maybe he'll need a free lunging, and I better get the camera ready. Okay, so the first thing I'll make sure is that we have a leading that says little, basically no lead line. So walk with me, hello, and give him a tap. So I have it there as a safety net in case he takes off, right? I don't want him worried about the whip. The whip is to remind him just to keep up with me. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, it's your job. You're sleepy. And then can we whoa? And can you back? Good. Yeah, good boy. You're halfway through a step. Good job. I think he's tuning in now. And then whoa. You don't have to wiggle. You're fine. Walk on, please. Good. There, he's on the 8s now. And then whoa. Wait. Walk on. And whoa. And back. Good. Very nice. Good job. Yes, you're very snuggly. Hi. Yeah, good boy. Can you put your nose over there, please? Thank you. Walk on. And then can you, hey. Yeah, good. Get out of my bubble. Thank you. Oh. Stuff's happening next door. He doesn't miss a thing. Good. Hey, out of my bubble. Yeah, good. Walk on. Don't worry about what they're doing. The dogs are just wrestling and playing. Dogs are allowed to do that. Thank you. Come with me. So just like I said, just checking in. What can I accomplish without my line? Good. Okay. And can you wait there, please? Now, wait. Come. I don't want to pull the line. I want to have that cue and that draw. That's there. So now I'll lead the other side. Check in on that side. Right with me. I'm still using a very, the pre-signal that he has seen for months now for leading is that I will take my hand forward and the lead rope will get pulled. Take my hand back and the lead rope would get pulled. Not because my feet move, it's because of the lead rope. What a good boy. Okay, and then can we turn away from me? Out of my bubble, please. Thank you. Turn away and away. Good boy. With me. Let's go. So I just flick the whip. I want him to go a little quicker next to me. And then with me. So I'm really letting the line drift so I don't pull. I want him to really think about, hello, pay attention to me. Oh, that's what it is over there. Yeah. It's a remote car. There's a kid playing with a remote car. And the dogs are chasing it. Great distractions. Hey, buddy? You see it all around here, don't you? Good boy. We have small 5-acre parcels and families and horses in all of these. There's lots happening all the time. Hey, come with me. Yeah, it's better. Good boy. So I want him, if I stop, I want him, especially at Liberty here, that he draws in, looks at me like, what's happening? Good boy. So I'm just keeping what we call, a term is hooking onto you. I want him hooked on and paying attention to me because of what's going on out there. It's pay attention to me, please, okay? Without pulling the line, okay? Next thing I'm going to do is switch my whip and see if I can just lunge without even lifting the line or pulling on it. Will he send out? Good boy. Doing all my little pre-checks before the Liberty. And this is what I mean about an official training session. The 3 free lunges that he's had in the last month, I just took the line off and sent him out and said, you go have your party because you just have way too much energy. And right now I'm not saying that. I'm very clearly not using the lead rope. I'm just using my body, my whip signals, because I want to pretend it's not there. So that we can do all these things at Liberty. Good boy. You're so clever. Yes, you are. You might notice I have a couple little wee braids on his forelock and stuff. There's so much hair and it gets tangled when I put the bridle on, and now that he's wearing a bridle and a bit every day, it's just a pain, and I'm not going to cut a bridle path. That's up to his owner to decide if he wants a bridle path. That's the easiest fix. I got a little French braid going this way, little braid there. Keeps it out of my way. Good boy. Okay, walk on, please. And the last 2 things I need to check are, do I have a come towards me cue to bring him in, and do I have a change of direction? So I'll draw back, change, point the new direction. Good. Good boy. And stop. Yes, you're very good boy. Such a cutie. He goes home in a week, so not a lot of time left here. It would be lovely to have had 1,000 hours on him in 3 months, of course, with all of the things I could teach him, but there's enough solid foundation of the Liberty work and the groundwork and the riding and the trail riding and bathing. Good boy. Yeah. He's learned lots in 3 months. Had lots of education. But I had to balance it out. Couldn't just do Liberty. All right, and come. I had to pull the line there a little. I'd like that draw to be a little snappier, so I'm going to do a couple of those. He's so gentle about cookies. It's really nice. Okay, can you back, please? Good. Very nice. Back. A little bit more. Please keep going. Yeah, you got it. Good boy. Okay, ready? Come. Yeah, good boy. Well done. Oopsie, we have an itch. Random itch. Good job. Okay, we're going to do one more. You ready? Back. So we have played with this, with the line, in case I had a chance to film another training session, because this is number 4 training session of Liberty. But I do play with little things like this. Good boy. And come. Yeah, good boy. There you go. All right. Good job, bud. So I'm ready to just take the line off and see what we have. Can I lead him? Can I send him in a basic lunging circle? Can I get him to move his hindquarters and his forehand away from me? If he takes off, he takes off. I don't really care. We've had a little bit of we've had 3 free lunging training sessions. Not that there was like much training happening. He just had a party and ran around. And then I said, okay, we're done. Come on in. Good boy. A good guy you are. You're so clever. You're so clever. It's like, oh, I know. I'm a very smart boy. Very smart. Very smart little fellow, right? So we have a nice... Oh, we're not looking at the lunge line and stuff. Come on, or the halter. Whatever that is. Good boy. A little quicker in the walk. A little slower in the walk. Good. A little quicker in the walk. A little slower. And whoa. Very good. Yeah. Walk on, please. Good. And stop, please. You don't have to say please. I'm just so good. You're a good boy. And walk. Let's see if you can turn away from me nicely. Good boy. Good job. Yeah. Staying very polite and out of my bubble, even at liberty. Can you move, please? Good. Well done. Good boy. Well done, buddy. Good job. Hey. And you yield your hind. Hey, where are you going? Can you yield? Yes, there you go. I just wanted you to yield your hind leg. Thank you. I don't know where you were going. I don't know either. He says sorry. Misunderstanding. Okay, walk with me, please. So I don't usually talk this much when I am working with them. I'm just trying to give you guys kind of a sampling of what's in my mind. I always say, would you walk with me, please? In my mind. It's hard to describe that, but I have a very clear picture in my mind of my goal. Please come with me. Please come with me. Can you come a little quicker? Good boy. Come with me. And then can you stop, please? See, my gray horse has come to join us. Okay. And then can you stop? Can you back? Good. Good boy. Walk on, please. Let's go a little faster. You're lagging behind, my friend. I know. It's hard work. Good. And whoa. Excuse me. You didn't stop. Walk on. I wasn't clear enough. I'm sure it's my fault, not yours. Oh, it was my fault. Sorry, buddy. He's too on. You know, this horse watches. And if I'm not paying attention, it's my fault. Right? You ready? So I was just thinking, can we start traveling out? Excuse me? Out. Good boy. Good boy. I love it when they're just watching, their eye and their ear on you. Good boy. Never mind about my stuff on the ground. Over there, please. Good. So I have been using on the groundwork and the lunging a cue right by his girth here for him to bend and look at me. Doesn't need to be as extreme as it is, but you can see that the button is there. Yes. Okay, good boy. So he knows every time I do that, we need to, good boy, bend and look at me. Nicely done. You're very clever. Good boy. Now can you push your hind leg out, and your shoulder in on the circle? Good boy. So clever. Good man. Now, I don't know if he'll offer this one, but I'm going to try, just for fun. We've been working on haunches in on the circle. Yes. I'm going to treat him for that because I've never done it at Liberty. So we've been working on haunches in on the lunging circle. That was pretty cool. He doesn't have to offer me anything. You could take off. That was really cool, buddy. Really cool. Are you ready? We're going to do a change. And I'm sure you're going to give me faces. I love he has this little sass. Very subtle. Good boy. Never mind, please. Yes, good. So there's my little cue of, hey, look at me, please. Focus here, please. Hey, you know to look at me. Good boy. Look at me, please. Good boy. Oh, yes, that's more than we need. That's lovely. How about some shoulder in on the circle? Hind leg. Hind leg. Good boy. Super job, Sage. Now I'll ask for the haunches in. We'll see if it works. Good boy. Yeah, very clever. I'm getting a cookie because he doesn't get cookies. So he's had cookies in the last Liberty session, and there was a couple of other more complicated groundwork things that I've been working on that he's had them, but very rarely he gets one. So you hear that little nicker? It's like, oh yeah, such clever sport. That's cool that he offered to give me the things that we've been working on the lunge line at Liberty. Mine must be getting pretty clear with my cues. Didn't have a perfect bend, but he absolutely knew. You knew what we were doing. Hey, my sweet friend. You're a good boy. Okay, good second up. You still have to do some work. Okay. So let's see what happens when we ask for some trotting. Trot. Nice. Sass. Oh, sassy pants. Sassy pants. Very good boy. Good boy. Let's go. Good boy. I know it's so good. And redirect him a few times here while he's being sassy so that he stays hooked on a bit more. Good. Out a bit. And then a change. Good boy. Let's go. Good. Good boy. What about a come? Come. Yeah. Good boy. That was very nice. Hey? Good job. What do you think? It's all good fun, isn't it? And can you trot? Trot, please. Without the sass would be nice. You can trot. Yes, you can. Love the faces. So we're not overly exuberant today. Just fine. I was thinking with the chilly weather, you guys might get to see some canter and buck, but he's very channeled today, paying attention, waiting for cues. Can you move your shoulder out? Good. Can you draw in? Come, quick. I love that part. That part's fun. Getting him really engaged and what's she asking? Okay, ready? You want to do it again, don't you? Yeah? Can you change direction now, please? So he's getting a little playful, which is fun. Little haunches, or shoulder in and on the lunge at the trot. Yeah, good boy. Keep trotting now. Can you give me a little canter? Good. And how about come? Yeah, super. And good. I like it. So when he's cantering, I don't want him roaring up. So on, I think my last lesson at Liberty, I taught him a month ago to stop. I haven't worked on it since, so what a good boy. He has to, even the free lunging, I just let him roar up to me. Let's go, please, trot. And how about a little canter? Well, that's a discombobulated mess. Try it again, please. That was terrible. Thank you. 2 leads. Can you come, please? Thank you. Wait. Nice. Good boy. Can you back? Oh, he's so handsome. Come. Whoop. Nice. What a good boy. Good job, bud. Let's try that canter to the right again, okay? It was all discombobulated. And you've been cantering so good. Let's try that again. Ready? Thank you. Oh, I know. I know you want to come back. Okay. Hurry up. Nice. All right. I'm going to leave it with that. He did all the things I want him to. Okay, and it was fun. I still have to ride. Oh, don't eat my mic. I still have to ride him for today. I am on ride number 56. I'm putting 60 rides on him before he goes home. And I'm going to film the last 2 rides. For sure the last one, but maybe the last 2, just in case I have camera malfunctions, which happen. Right now I'm just, haven't added anything new. I'm just refining. So his leads are there. He does pick up the canter. It's not fantastic a canter yet. It's there. 1 + 1 is 2. We canter. And his lateral work is really coming along. It's just lovely, 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 lovely. Right? You good boy? Is that fun? Did you enjoy that? Yeah.